Protest against the shooting dead of a woman by a U.S. immigration agent in the city of Minneapolis was turned violent. Tensions flared when several demonstrators were detained by security forces monitoring the protest. On Wednesday, 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good was shot after officers surrounded her vehicle and ordered her to get out. The Department of Homeland Security says Good attempted to drive into them. Their shooting was an act of self-defense. Manuel Rapallo joins me now on the phone from Minneapolis. He's just arriving now at the protest that, as you can see, is underway there. Manuel, I mean, given the very, very strong reaction to the shooting by both the governor and the mayor of Minneapolis, I mean, is it possible to sum up the sentiment there in the city right now?
Sure. I should explain as well why we're speaking on the phone and you are not seeing me on video right now. We were asked to relocate by Homeland Security, which is why you can't see us right now. But I am standing at the site of where protesters are right now facing off still with Homeland Security, with Immigration and Customs enforcement agents here. As you can see, as you can hear around me, there are people that are chanting. At the moment, things are very calm, but there is a sort of tension in the air. The sentiment here certainly is one of not welcoming these federal agents in the city. If there is a single demand that we could say that these protesters have right now, it's for these federal agents to simply leave.
And Manny, is there any more information coming to light about the woman at the center of all of this, Renee Nicole Good, the woman killed by an ICE agent, the woman whose death has sparked all of this outrage?
Certainly. Last night, on Wednesday evening, we visited the site where the shooting took place, where Renee Nicole Good, 37-year-old American citizen, was shot and killed by ICE agents. There was a small vigil that had been held by members of the community who said that she was a good woman, a neighbor, a mother, a child of 4, and certainly someone who did not deserve to die. What we're hearing is just well, the sentiment has changed quite a bit from last night. It was a very quiet scene. People were showing remembrance, were paying respect, very different than what we're seeing today. It seems like that sentiment has once again, or rather turned into anger. You can certainly feel it in the air as the tension today, but when it comes to the person that was shot, people rejecting the idea or this notion that's being presented by the Department of Homeland Security that she was the way that Kristi Noem, DHS Secretary, is characterizing her as a domestic terrorist. People are rejecting that notion.
Yeah, we can most certainly hear and indeed see the tension there in Minneapolis, Manuel. We're looking at live pictures of scuffles, as you say, members of the community involved in protesting what has transpired there in Minneapolis, going from a scene of shock to one clearly of anger right now. Tear gas, by the looks of it, being used by enforcement agencies at that scene in Minneapolis. All right, Manuel Rapallo there.